Hey everybody out there, my name is Dragnix, and this is Convoy. It's $14.99, came out on the Steam Store today, and it's Mad Max meets FTL is the description in the Steam Store, and that's pretty apt. It takes the elements and the themes from Mad Max in terms of a post-apocalyptic world where sort of chaos rules, it's every man for himself, and mixes it with the sort of style of FTL, management of your equipment, management of your sort of situation. Your convoy is the ship in this case. Now, it's a strategy game mostly. It's got roguelike elements in it, it's got RPG elements in it, but when it comes down to it, this is all based on strategy. And the thing is that it's hard. It's difficult. Again, most roguelikes are, in some sense, but this one in particular, it's going to take a while for you to get used to. After 2 hours of gameplay or so, I'm finding that, I'm getting a hang of it a little bit, but I'm still sort of struggling. It's the kind of game where I don't think you'll ever feel comfortable, and I think that's a good thing. Again, this is sort of a post-apocalyptic scenario. It's very good in terms of, okay, I'm always on edge. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about by playing the game for you. Now, this is my convoy. First is Stone 7. Now, that's a randomly generated name. You could name your convoys, but it will give you a randomly generated name. The thing is that this is the heart of your convoy. If this goes down, you're dead. Now, he can't attack. He can use special abilities, but we'll get into that later when we get into a battle. These are your sort of battle drones, and I call them battle drones just because that sounds awesome. So you start with 2. I started with Pink Monkey and Wary Worm, but you can find and buy them along the way. I bought Yellow Eagle, and then I found PNU Pateri, which is actually a tribute to Terry Pratchett, which is sort of appreciated. Now, let's go into the town, or our ship here, and show you a little bit about the equipment that you're using. So here's my convoy. You can upgrade your convoy appropriately with scrap. There are 2 basic currencies in the game, scrap and fuel. Fuel is obviously used to move around, but scrap is basically used for everything else, repairs, buying things, and so you got to keep that in mind. Now, I can upgrade health, armor, and mine guards on my basic convoy. These are equipment. And so for my main convoy, it gives me abilities. For example, an EMP blaster, so I can collapse a shield or stun a target for a short time. Now for my other guys, these are my attack drones. So, for example, he has got 2 weapon slots. That's not the same for everyone though. So for example, for the Wary Worm here, he actually has a utility slot. This could be like a shield or helping him in terms of ramming, so on and so forth. I'm also going to give this guy a little bit more armor, just because. And we're going to go and look at the world. Now, you can also buy things at the shop, although this is my ship, so the only thing I can really buy here is fuel. So, let us go and take a look. Now, at the start of each scenario, in terms of, a new game, you will be given 4 random objectives. These are basically parts that you need for your ship that were damaged that you're going to have to deal with. So, for example, I can go and try to find the hyperdrive stabilizers. A man with access, blah, 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 frequents the Saska milk bar. I can go and try to get the self-sealing steamboats. Yeah, I need steamboats to power my ship. I mean, isn't that how that works? God, I need to work on my, pronunciation. Bolts. You got to be careful about which missions you go after, because, like, for example, you'll notice here, unless you have an exceptional number of parts, buying them seems out of the question, which means you're going to attack. It makes the idea that you just go and, try to attack, you got to have an army. The thing is that when you deal with these bigger objectives, you're probably going to need some kind of firepower. But let's go and try and find the hyperdrive stabilizers. So we're going to move along here. It looks like there's a random event that we can run into. So you can happen randomly as you move along, but I'm going to run into this one. A variety of Torvak vehicles is gathered here. It appears to be some sort of exposition. There are 3 factions that you have to deal with. The Raiders, the Torvak, and the Privateers. They're all basically something that can kill you. Sometimes they will give you missions. Sometimes they will be helpful. But you got to be wary of all 3 of them. Let's investigate. Let's be a little bit We welcome you to the exposition. We have many high weapons available for purchase. We could attack them. That's a bad idea. They have weapons. Well, let's have a look. Well, I don't exactly have the scrap for it, so we're not interested. So you can find these random things along the world, and as you go along, you'll obtain scrap and fuel and try to use that to upgrade your convoy and then be able to take on these bigger missions. Okay, random event. You spot the occasional Torvak drone, blah, blah, blah. Keep tabs on everything. All right, and you'll notice that I'm in Torvak territory, too, because of the blue area here. This urban area has been completely shot to hell. Amidst the carnage, you spot a bed-wrangled bunch of survivors. They take a look of their convoy with a mixture of hope and despair. Okay, so just based on that, it's like, okay, they seem like they're afraid of things. You know what? I'm going to talk to them. Sorry, don't have the scrap. Well, that sucks. If I did, it'd probably give me a lot of benefits in that case. Sometimes it won't, though. The signal originates from the Torvak checkpoint. They're trying to... Okay, let's open the channels. Identity confirmed. Okay, so they want to attack me. Now, I can fight them, or I can use my fuel to escape. And considering that it looks like they may be armed and dangerous, I'm going to use it. And I got away. Cool. So you got to be careful of when to engage and when to not. Again, you will feel the effects of every attack because of the fact that you have to repair. And the thing is that you will take damage. There's no question you'll take damage. All right, I'll investigate the beacon. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, dang it. So we tried to take the beacon. One of my vehicles, it looks like the pink monkey was caught in the... Oh, no, PGNU Perry was hit by the blast. All right. Let's investigate the wreck. Okay, cool. We stripped the vehicle and we got more scrap. That's good. That's really good. Now, I'm running lower on fuel than I want to be, so I'm going to actually go and take a look at what the nearest camp is and go there and try to get some fuel. Fuel drains quickly, and the thing is that what I found is that it's really, really valuable. Giving up fuel is really hard in this game, especially because it costs so much. I think there could be some tweaks on that, personally. Again, I started this game on what is the default difficulty, which is easy, and I'm still struggling to keep the fuel up. All right, let's buy some fuel. I want to repair Terry, too. Now, you see, you could buy things here. I can't buy them because I don't have the scrap, and I have 4 in my party already. It seems like this should be 10 for 10, personally, because, again, it takes a while to get anything. Now, you can take extra weapons and scrap them for more scrap, and I will take 1 repair of my Pratchett vehicle. All right, so let us go back to trying to find those stabilizers. Well, and let's go to this lone man with what seems to be a sandwich sign. This seems like it could be a trap. Ignore him. Yeah, I don't like the idea of some guy on the side of the road with a sign just being like, hey, can you help us? Ooh. Signal appears to be coming from a massive older grown stadium. All right, let's investigate. Let's head onto the field. You pass the jersey, smell rotting flesh. Oh, that's good. Hold down your vomit. Shadow is moving. I'm going to chase it. Oh, it's a woman. She introduces herself as Ashley Purchell. I'm going to ask her for an explanation. Treasure hunter and has been committed to trophies. Oh, people are shooting me. Great. I'm going to grab some trophies and run. Okay, go, go, go. That was exciting. Let's look what we got. I didn't get anything. Okay, fine. Now, there is a randomization element. So, like, the first time that happened for me, I was actually able to grab something, and then she joined my convoy if I brought her to a certain place, which was cool. It does have a lot of randomization elements in that fact, but at least I got 60 scrap out of it, which is pretty good at this point. I'll take that. Now, you see, I'm already running lower on fuel than I want to be at this point, so fuel does take a lot. Oh, let's hear them out. We're in the process of establishing a new checkpoint. We can't spare the vehicles of transport. We will reveal the location of our pylon construction field and allow you to work for us. Sure. All right, so I got a side mission. I can go and, head for the construction facility, but I'm going to go with the stabilizers at this point. All right, Shady, I'm going to ask some locals. Sent to the Suskeek Mink Bar. If you're wearing white jumpsuits, a variety of hats around the entrance, I'm just gonna enter. Blah, 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 naked women, intoxication, of course, this is the Old West, kind of. My name is Andy, I can help you, tell me more. It's been a while since I've seen lashings of old ultra-violence. Oh, good. How about I lash out to your I really want to say that, but I'm the peaceful guy. Let us travel and let's go. Okay, so now we can go and go to a checkpoint and engage in battle. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet, because again, I'm not sure if I've got the equipment for it, but on the other hand, I may not have a choice. Let's go to the pylon facility at this point. Now, once more, there is desert and that only. That could turn into an only. Oh wait, there's something over there. So again, randomization elements. Now, I haven't gotten to battle yet, which is actually sort of weird at this point, because I expected to be at least in one battle. Because that's obviously the action part of the game. Let's buy some more fuel while I'm here, though. And actually, let's repair Terry a little more, because I do want to deal with that. Again, I feel like fuel is just so much of so problematic in terms of like just the amount that you spend at every point. While driving, you spot a okay, I'll investigate it. Spend more time with your loved one. Trust Torvak. There's nothing in the cylinder that's worth your... Okay, well, that was pointless. Alright, let's grab whatever this is. This is interesting. The signal appears to be coming from an old saloon. There's a foul stench in the air. Okay. Large woman busts through and she yells and cheers for you. Okay, go inside. Oh, she's offering me a drink. This seems like a bad thing. I'm not going to drink it. Suddenly begin to look incredibly worried. I'm going to interrogate them. They were going to drug me. Oh, good. At least you were honest. Additionally mentioned, okay, you know what? I'm going to let them live. I'm going to be the good man. They start bickering. Okay, they're probably going to attack each other. Well, I'm out of here. So, again, a lot of reasons to engage and a lot of reasons not to engage. Again, you got to be careful. Pylon construction facility, they look too numerous to fight. Hail the facility. We have anticipated. We gave you the coordinates the pylon must be delivered to. Okay, so now we'll deliver the thing. Oh, it's all the way across the map. Damn. All right, while we're over here, let's go look at the sonic screws. Let's go over here. Now, if you run out of fuel, there's still ways to deal with them. Okay, you know what? Scryder Profiteers are telling your convoy to the desert. They attempted to radio you. You know, okay, let's radio them. You'll have to die trying. Okay, so we're going to do a battle here. And that's their faction flag. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to pause it. You can pause it and use your tactics at that point. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my guys in a position. I'm going to put my appropriate people in position to fight at this point. All right, there we go. All right, so actually I'm going to have him go there and attack him. He goes there and attacks him. Him here, there, and him there. Now, everybody has different weapons. You'll see here, for example, this guy's got a chainsaw, a buzzsaw on him, so he wants to get really close. So I'm going to put him right next to him. Some people want to get close, but not too close. All right. There we go. Okay, he stunned my convoy. That sucks. He needs to go over there. Now, you're going to use the pause a lot because you're going to have to deal with things in battle. And I'm already taking a lot of damage via the convoy. And you're going to have to react to what they're doing. So again, it's very important that you pause and take the time to go after people because, again, every hit counts. Alright, there we go. Attack you. Attack you. You will see these glitches every now and again where the visuals don't work. And that is one of the more annoying parts about this game, is the fact that I've had this happen a couple times. Once even during the tutorial, which it's really annoying because it's like, oh, what is that? What's going on? And I'm not sure what is causing that. There we go. All right, there we go. These guys definitely have the mobility over me. Okay, I need to protect myself. I'm going to use an ability. I'm going to use the stun to blast him and take out his shields too. Oh, okay, stop. You'll notice this. that means a hazard is coming in those lanes. The thing is, I want to try to block this guy from being able to... Okay, I wasn't able to. He's not as fast enough. But I could use that to ram him into it. What do I mean ram? Well, you can ram people with your vehicle. Now, some vehicles will take armor damage. If you have a certain part, you can avoid that. But sometimes it's beneficial, especially when you have a hazard, you can knock them into it and completely destroy them. If you touch that hazard, you're done. It's destroyed, and that includes you. All right, let's take that. Let's have you and take that. Let's have you ram him. See how it did damage to both of us? All right, there we go. Okay, stop. You see here? I need to get this guy out of the way. And he's gonna have to deal with this. I'm gonna put him here so that this guy's sort of stuck right now. And I'm gonna have him stop attacking him and go for that guy because again, I want him staying there. Okay, stop. Move him there. And boom. 2 done just because of the hazards. If you play your cards right, you can use the hazards better than any weapons, and that's what I do love that part of the game. It does want you to fight in terms of weaponry, and you need to engage appropriately. However, use your environment wisely, and I love the fact that if you don't pay attention, it will punish you. It will punish you hard. I'm actually going to retreat with my plum monkey here only because I want to try to save him at this point. You can see he's low on health, and he's just got a lot of damage that he's taken. There we go. Everyone's alive. I got some loot from the wreck. That's good. I'm going to need to repair Pink Monkey very soon, though. Combat plays out like that. Now, again, the weapons that you have make a huge difference. The thing is that you could have rockets on there, which will attack for a lot, but it will take a while to recharge. You can have machine guns, which are very quick, but, you know, are able to do constant damage. So you do want to mix up your styles, especially because there will be certain armors and shields that you'll have to deal with that your weaponry needs to be mixed. Okay, open map. So I've given you most of the game at this point and what the game has to offer. What are the downsides? Well, like I said, the graphical glitches can happen and they are annoying as hell. Radio of the Dan Seals, ask about Donnie. Where is he now? I do think the game is difficult. Now, it will open up maybe a little bit because there are unlockables in terms of some of your starting gear. Maybe that will help out. But in particular, fuel seems like it's always a problem. Randomization of the map, too, also seems a problem. I've had portions where a randomized map had 3 towns, like, within... like 6 hexagons of each other, which if there's a set amount of towns in which the game sets up is really problematic because you sort of need them spread apart because again you need to buy fuel from them. There's no other way of getting it. Now again, if you run out of fuel, people will come by and you'll be able to either trade scrap or you'll have to attack them, so on and so forth. Again, you don't want to engage necessarily in that case. Convoy is a game in which it does a great job of mixing the strategy and the sort of world building and the exploration portion. If you are a strategy person, this game is for you. This is very much a tactical, let me think about my move, let me think about what I need to do, let me manage my convoy and everything along that line. If you are not and you're looking for a game with more action, this game isn't probably for you. The battle sequences are very much something you need to pause to be effective. You can try not to pause, but it's not going to work for you, unfortunately. Other than that, it's a very good random element, very good at storytelling in terms of the idea of, okay, I'm really on this world, I gotta be careful of people. It does set the environment up well. Alright, this is Dragnix signing out. If you guys did like this, and did like the review that you might have seen on Steam reviews, you know, give it an upvote just because it helps expose it, helps get more people in. I am trying to do this as a career, so, you know, it does help me. And I will see you all later. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have a chance, leave some feedback and comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. This is Dragnix signing off, hoping that gaming brings as much fun to you as it does for me.